What's up, you guys? It's Knight here, back again with another action figure review. And today we're not going to be taking a look at not one, but two figures. Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends series, Captain Marvel action figures, and we got the two Starforce figures here. So the first one we got here is the Yon-Rogg. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this comes with the Build-A-Figure wave, which is for the Kree entry. I'm not going to be collecting the entire wave, so I'm probably not going to take a look at that Build-A-Figure piece over there, but we got the figure in the window box over here, and then we also got Captain Marvel herself in her Starforce uniform, and we also have the Minerva, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the Minerva head sculpt over there that goes onto the Captain Marvel body. Without further ado, guys, let's take a look at these figures. So front of the packaging over here is looking pretty simple. You got a window box of the figures there along with all the accessories it comes with. Then you also have the title of where it comes from. So in this case it's the Captain Marvel movie, so it's the logo of the Captain Marvel and the character's name. And then at the top it also has Legend series and then whatever Build-A-Figure wave it includes. And then on the side you got photos of the characters there. On the top you have the Starforce logo. And at the bottom you don't really have much going on. And then at the back you have all the other figures that you need to collect in the waves in order to build the Kree center here, along with a little bio read up over there. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. And you also have a nice looking photo of the character right there. Looks pretty cool. And you got Marvel Legends here at the top. And this side over here, you got Captain Marvel. Go ahead and pause it now if you want to read that. And also head sculpt there, it shows off, and nothing really much going on the bottom there. Without further ado, guys, let's take a look at these guys outside the package. So here are the two of them outside the packaging, and I'm just going to say before we start, I have no clue what the Starforce is, I have no clue what these outfits are, I have no clue why Captain Marvel's wearing green, but these figures look pretty cool. Starting off with the worst one in my personal opinion, we have Yon-Rogg over here. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but the only accessory that it comes with is this gun. No paint detailing whatsoever, but that's got some nice sculpting throughout. I mean, it looks like an alien gun, but I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. But he can hold that inside of his hands. He can hold that fairly well. The head sculpt, it's not looking too bad. This figure really does remind me of a cinematic looking Green Lantern figure for some reason. I don't know. But I gotta say, the head sculpt looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's accurate at all, but yeah, it's just cool looking. You also got the Star logo over here. That's actually looking pretty good in terms of paint detailing. His entire torso looks pretty good in terms of paint detailing. It has the kind of green metallic color going throughout the entire body. And there's looking at the back, the boots. Portions are a little bit off, but you know what? It doesn't really bother me that much. So it's a cool looking figure. It's a very, very cool looking figure. If you have no idea what Captain Marvel or this character has to do with, which basically I had no idea what this character had to do with, it's a pretty cool looking figure. He also does have two pegals at the bottom of the feet. Articulation wise, this guy is a bit of a bummer. If you try to move his head up, it doesn't move all that much up at all. His head can't really, or it can move down. He's on a ball joint, so you can twist it around, do whatever you like with it. His arms can go about that much. You can go forward, you can go back, bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which don't really move in as much as they're supposed to because it's kind of hindered by the shield over here. His hands can move up and down. He's got a wrist swivel in there. You also got the ab crunch, which moves in about that much, which is kind of meh. And then not really back all that much. It only has one click, so it can really go that far back, or that far forward. He also has a waist swivel, kicks forward, kick back. Not really. He has the splits over there. He has the thigh swivel right in there. He also has double jointed knees. He has a boot rotation. Wasn't expecting that. And he also has ankles that move up, move down, and there are some ankle pivot in there. Seeing like Captain Marvel's accessories over here, she's got quite a lot. And keep in mind, this is a Target exclusive one. If you live in Canada, you should be able to find it at EB Games. But anyway, you got a Captain Marvel masked head sculpt, you got a Captain Marvel unmasked head sculpt, and it has a pretty cool likeness to Brie Larson. You also have a Minerva head sculpt. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this one's looking pretty cool. We'll take a closer look at that. You also got the scarf over here, and then this like ammo type purse bag type thing. I don't know. And then you also got a gun, and this was part of Yon-Rogg. We don't need that. And you also got some hands over here for the Minerva figure. If you want to put these accessories on, it's pretty simple. We're going to take it Minerva first, so let's build her. So you put this loop on first around her, put it over the peg like that, so it's covering the star logo there. Then you take the scarf over here, place it right over, and then you pop on the Minerva head sculpt, and then you take off these flush hands right here, and then you place that one on. Just put in your hands. It's probably gonna take a while, so let me just articulate these guys for you guys first, and then we'll show what she looks like. So here's Minerva with all of her accessories on, and I don't really know, as I've already said, I don't really know who any of these characters are, but this is looking like a pretty cool figure. If you guys play, I know it's pretty popular right now, the Apex Legends games, this looks like something that would come out of that. But yeah, the face looking pretty cool, You can take that off and throw this weapon away, but here's a look at the weapon. Just kind of like got the blue highlights with the silver. Throw that away, and then I'm going to take her apart again, and we're going to put on the Captain Marvel head sculpt. This is the Brie Larson head sculpt. This is not looking too bad. It looks pretty similar to how she looks inside the movie. It's got a nice wash going throughout the head, and that photorealistic technology is not looking too bad. So look at the mohawk. It's got that nice wash going throughout. And well, man, the green on this figure just looks absolutely great. I'm gonna take a look at the rest of the figure. Just look at the Starforce logo. Not looking too bad. It's just a remake of the original Captain Marvel figure. Let's look at the arms. It's got some really nice line work going throughout. There's the Captain Marvel butt. Wow, she's pretty flat though. There's like the legs. And then feet, and then back to the feet with the peg at the bottom. Articulation wise, Captain Marvel is a little bit lacking to the standard Marvel Legends figure. Her head can move up pretty far though, however, so that's pretty good. Her head can move down pretty far, move side to side. She's on a ball joint, so she can move around. Her arms can move up, and her shoulder pads move with it. Can move forward, back, bicep swivel. Oh wait, no bicep swivel. You have a bicep, or sorry, you have an elbow swivel in there, and bends at 90 degrees. You have a wrist swivel in there, and which can move up and down as well. Then you also have diaphragm joint, which can move down around that much. You can move back, and it does pivot a bit in there. She can kick forward. She can not kick back. She has the waists. She can do the splits there, and then she also has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which go going pretty far. And then also feet that move down, up, and do pivot. As a comparison, we have the almighty Thanos next to Captain Marvel, and I'm sure you guys all know that Captain Marvel is probably going to kill Thanos in Avengers Endgame. So I'm curious, leave your theories down below. How is Thanos going to die in Avengers? Alright guys, so final thoughts on these figures. I think that they look pretty cool together. The Yon-Rogg is a little bit lacking, the proportions are a little bit off, but other than that, the paint looks absolutely fantastic. It really does stand out in your collection when you go to display it with all your other MCU figures. And the same can be said for Captain Marvel. The Captain Marvel sculpting is great, her proportions are great, it's just an all-around great figure. And then with that interchangeability that you can do to make it a second figure, I think that's absolutely awesome. This one here is a definite pickup, and if I were to give her a rating, it would probably be an 8 out of 10 because it is missing some articulation points. If you guys didn't see my articulation section of the video, other than that, this guy over here, I would pass it. Honestly, I would pass it. I don't think I'm ever going to use this guy in my collection, but it is pretty cool to see him standing alongside Captain Marvel over here. So if I were to give this guy a rating, 5 out of 10. Oh shit, I didn't want to put it down. Anyways, guys, leave your comments down in the comment section below. Be sure to tell me what you guys have thought about these figures. Be sure to tell me what you guys have thought about this review. Be sure to leave a like rating down below to let me know if I should do some more Marvel Legends videos or do something else entirely. Don't forget to subscribe and push that bell button so you don't miss any one of my videos. I would really appreciate you guys. Without further ado, guys, spend the dorkiest night, and I'll see you guys later. How do you expect to defeat the almighty Thanos?